I give you glory, Lord, as I honor you. I give you glory, Lord, as I honor you. You are wonderful. You are worthy, O Lord. 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 Ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, ụmụ Chineke. Ụtụtụ ọma ndị ọma ji biri. Ụtụtụ ọma ndị ihe ọma na-amasị. Ụtụtụ ọma ndị ọ ga-agara nke ọma. From Pastor Van Van Vam. Ụtụtụ ọma. Unu ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ekele m unu. Ekele m unu ndị nke m. Please go hop in. Let's discuss this very, very important subject. Have mercy on we, of God. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, of God, and give us a freedom. Oh, Lord, have mercy on we, of God, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. Some people all over the globe, are you feeling me, chanting? Why am I free from my location, you know? We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go. John the Wood, is that the Wood that we know about? Good morning, Mr. Toma. Let me come to the top and see my people in the house. Senator, you're the first this morning. I made you follow Otolo Emeka, Senator Ekenezi, Emily Kekibo, Mommy Man Ekenezi, Emmanuel Akabundo, Emily Kekibo, Lala Ekenezi, Mommy. Good morning. You lazy succeed. Christiana Ogori. John Road. Our Prime Minister will be on space this morning. Clement Aneto. Ajogo. Apolonia. Aboy Nifai. Desmond. Tuku Kadibia. Chimenye. Dabere. Okay, Wodo. Different Wodo. My senior comrade. I hear a declaration. Friday. Welcome. Hit the like button. You might just want to wait and see me. Wait for me to establish the topic so that you understand where I'm going to. We are going on to Biafra cities. We are going back to Orlando, to Biafra nation. Thank you. It's not very mic, though. I'm not using a smart mic. Biafra nation is a we are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland. So we are going to go again. Biafra nation is a we are going home to where Jehovah lives. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are going. Biafra nation is a we are going home to Biafra city. Organic let's start. The Boko Haram people said, in Lagos, the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis we buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on Ibaba, we buy his gun for 10 million. Can you imagine? Mad people everywhere. Mad people. Say whatever. Give them what. But on Azuka, with the priest, Pastor Baba, I'm seeing Biafra already. I'm seeing Biafra already. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. The sun is getting right into my eyes, and I love it because it is a rising sun. Thank you, Chiem Nwokoro. You are welcome. La, Kim. You are welcome. Thank you so much, mommy. Mommy, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, n'ụtụtụ ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, n'ehihie ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, n'abalị Chineke ga-agọzi gị with Biafra. Ise. They may not understand your support for Biafra and your love for Biafra and how you distance yourself from criminals. Ndị Nzama wanted to make a shame or disgrace of you, but you disgraced them before they knew it because you have the seed of Biafra. Mommy Lolo Ego Yibo. Thank you. Now, what am I talking about this morning? The calamity of distancing yourself from your Savior. The calamity. Do not allow that calamity happen to you. Somebody that comes to save you, instead of you to show your hand that you are in a dire need for salvation, instead, you are distancing yourself from your Savior. Hey, that is the worst thing anybody can do to himself. And the P2B is my key study this morning. P2B did not learn from Peter in the Bible. Obi have not learned a lesson. Before you answer name, you need to find out people that answer that name before you. What mistakes did they make? What do you have to learn from their mistakes? Peter denied his Savior. And only when the cock crew, he realized and he began to cry. Do you know why Peter own was, he had a saving grace? He cried and he called for salvation. But P2B, I want to show you something. This is P2B. Our Prime Minister posted this yesterday or the day before yesterday. Okay, no, sir. Everybody is distancing themselves from Master Simon Ekpa. Not everybody, sorry. Criminals are distancing themselves. P2B have to distance himself also. Look at the title there from Daily Nigeria News. He said, P2B denies pictures with pro-Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. P2B denies taking pictures. He denies taking pictures with pro-Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. Whether he took pictures with Simon Ekpa or not, that's not the issue. But the case is distancing yourself from your Savior. It is a calamity. Many of them have since tried to distance themselves from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. P2B have done it till tomorrow. P2B does not mention anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not as if whether he mentioned it or he doesn't mention it is going to make a difference. No. But the truth is that P2B, listen to me. Come here, let me talk to you. All of you criminal politicians in Biafra land, come here, let me talk to you. Distancing yourself from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, distancing yourself from Mazi Simon Ekpa, it is creating more calamities for you. You know why? Because these are the only Savior you have. The only savior you have is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and doubled by Mazi Simon Ekpa. The only savior you have from the zoo. Because by the time the zoo will begin to show you 99, by the time the zoo will begin to give you your own collection of what they know how to do best, tell me who will save you. Because you have already distanced yourself from your savior. Peter is a very wise person. Peter in the Bible, not Peter Obi. Peter Obi more sense. Peter was a very wise man. Do you remember one day Jesus was walking on top of water, and then the disciples, they saw him and they were like, yeah, he's walking. Then Peter, he said, if it is you, ask me to come. Ask me to waka on top of water. Then Peter, Jesus said, oh yeah, come. Then Peter began to waka. He was wakaring. As he was wakaring, he now removed his attention from his savior. So many of these criminal politicians, they think their money can save them. They think their houses can save them. They think all the money they have in the bank, all the assets they stole, they think it can save them. No. The only thing that can save you is by fixing your eyes on the savior and doing the right thing. Peter removed his eyes from the master. Immediately he saw the zoo, he saw the tempest, he saw the wave, he began to sink. Do you know what Peter did? Why I said that Peter is very wise? He did not hesitate to call out for salvation. The only chance you have now, you are in the zoo, you are a zoo animal. The only chance you have now is to begin to call out for your savior. Your savior is Mazi Simon Ekpa, whether you like it or not. You believe it or not. Your savior is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whether you like it or not. We are not begging you to believe, oh. We are not begging you to believe, oh. But we are telling you that the only savior you have from the zoo is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafra restoration. That is the only salvation you have. If you take your eyes away, just like Peter did, and he began to sink, you need to realize on time and begin to cry, save me, oh, or I die. Immediately Peter cried out and said, Master, save me or I perish. Jesus reached out his hand and pulled him up and said, oh, you of little faith, why do you doubt? Immediately Jesus pulled him up. He began to walk again. So many of you are sinking right now, and you are so shameless. You cannot call for your savior. You are still distancing yourself from your savior. Calamity will eat you up one day. I am telling you, oh, I don't know who I'm talking to. This is the gospel of heaven. I was in my bedroom. I was showering this morning. Chukwokike put it in my subconscious. I said, go and tell them this morning. Distancing yourself from your savior is a calamity. Many of them are entering into that level of calamity that nobody can save them. I don't know who I am talking to. This morning, wherever you are, this message is for you. You might be a zoo politician, you might be a senator, you are a governor. Listen to me and listen carefully. Do not distance yourself from your savior. The only savior you have now is Biafra. The only savior you have now is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only savior you have now, whether you like it or not, is that Ekperima in Finland. He is the only one that will experimalize you out of the zoo into your freedom. He's the only one that will experimalize you out of your calamity into redemption. One day, humble yourself and accept him. Humble omwogi. Ekos nakabra di mirimara. Eho me. You know when they say eho me, do you know what I tell them? You are a me that have a hole. Eho me. You want me, a Senator Iberibe. A Senator Iberibe like me. I should now admit that somebody in Finland is my savior. Yes, he's your savior. And there's no two ways about it. Okay, me. You want me now to admit that a man that they kidnap and they put him inside the dungeon, that he's my savior. He's in the dungeon, but his silence is speaking volume. One name. Oburo toko. Ada kakuka boki here. You put him inside the dungeon and his voice is louder than thunder. One day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the salvation of the whole of the black race. Believe it or not, if you don't believe it to your own peril, Share this video, hit the like button. Let them watch it. Pastor Van 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 is smoking this morning. It is not because I'm on my own. It is because Eligwezirimozi. Hey, Chineke mere me bere. I have somebody in the room. I don't know who that person is. If I is loaded this morning, is in the spirit this morning. If I open your microphone and speak from your own dimension, because this is diverse dimension we are coming from. Every morning, if I open your mic one day, they are distancing themselves from their Savior. Open your mic. You are muted one day. Unmute yourself. If I unmute yourself. If I unmute yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I agree to you. Vam, vam, vam.
Thank you.
I agree to you.
Thank you.
My brother, our leader will be proud of you.
Yakama Sandaraba. Chineke mere me bere.
And our leader will be proud of our PM.
Chineke mere me bere.
Like one of the brokers that our PM made. He said that when our leader come out, that's him being the disciple of our leader that is going to beat his chest and say, yes, that this is what I have done.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You see, that even there is some of our people who are still foolish and stupid in what they are doing. Like one of the guys that called in a True Survivor program yesterday, although it was already midnight here, so I couldn't talk, because when I begin to talk, my voice, neighbors will begin to complain or something like that. So I was bitterly angry, boiling in my spirit. Somebody is calling True Survivor, talking about voting, and Truth is telling him that your vote does not count. He's telling Truth that his vote counts. That we have tried once. So Truth asked him, Are you telling me that Obi did not win in this presidential election? He said he knew that we are going to try again. I said, this guy is foolish. So you will keep on waiting to try until Fulani S-men finish your family and destroy all of them. You have the God to come to this program to talk, because they can provide ESN for you that will protect your mother in the village, that is protecting your mother in the village and protecting your sisters. That's why you are talking. Because what Nigeria have not you. That's why they're talking jack. Even some of our politicians that you thought that they are human beings, all of them, they are devil incarnate. Look at Abaribe. Yapping in the House of the Senate. Talking rubbish.
If I use 2 minutes so that somebody else can talk, just use 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I pity people who are still following these people. I pity people who are still listening to them. But I want our people to know one thing. Mba went and wait the firewood that have ant on it. It should be ready for the lizard, because the lizard they are going to come to eat the ants. It should be ready. Yes. All of them should know that the era we are now is not the era that you kill our people, you go scot-free. It's not the era you come to Channel TV or what is Arise TV and talk rubbish, we will leave you. If you talk nonsense, we will give you nonsense. That is the era we are. The era that our brother said, it is Operation Declare Your Stand. If you are for God, declare you are for God. If you are for Biafra, you declare you are for Biafra. We are not fools. The Biafras, they know the truth. I think Ikenga is congratulating Enugu State Governor for killing his brothers. You are congratulating. Then tomorrow somebody will come to your comment and write DOS are wise. DOS are wise. DOS are wise, will kill all of them there.
You say?
And they will come and give you 5,000 to come and protest against the own line. Thank God that Enugu State people are not fool. What we are doing is, our leader said, our Prime Minister said that for him to declare Enugu State the center of sit at home, that is spiritual. And if you have spiritual eye, you will understand that what he does is spiritual.
Thank you. Thank you, fine. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Let me give all that person chance to continue.
Thank you so much, Ifine. Thank you so much. Now, my brother, I hear a declaration. Now, I want you to touch my subject, because I was in the bath. I was pouring water on my head when Chukwokike gave me this message. Distancing yourself from your Savior is a calamity. Obi did not learn from Peter, Because if Obi learned from Peter, Obi would have understood that Peter called for salvation and he got salvation. Obi is not calling for salvation. Rather, Obi is distancing himself from his Savior. What do you have to say, please? In 2 minutes, do that very quickly. I hear her. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. One day, unmute yourself.
Oh, name Iye na di omume. Oh, name Iye na di omume. Oh, name
Iye na di omume.
Iye na di omume. Iye na di omume. Koneme. This is the time to separate the chaff from the wheat.
The wheat itself.
You people should not be worried about what is going on. We are separating the chaff from the wheat. This is the time. Maybe you people don't understand. So many of them, all these our politicians, they have been playing games on top of our head. You feel that maybe you are with them. It's now we are separating the chaff from the wheat.
Wheat itself.
So my brothers, don't be weary. How many people in a country that make law? They are not up to 100. How many people in a country that rule the country? Maybe at times, maybe there are 1,000. If you can see the real IPOB, we are more than 1,000. More than 1,000. We are not separating the chaff from the wheat.
Correct.
We are separating the chaff from the wheat because you people may not understand. I have been seeing what is going on. When the satellite of Biafra focus on somebody, you know that there is something there.
Yes.
Do you know where we started? We started from Nelly, Nzama. From there, when the satellites meet any of them, anybody you see the satellite go to.
Onya Parocha. No.
We are separating the chaff from the wheat. You understand? So, Martin, we are moving. We are going home.
Yes.
Because if we don't do these things that is happening now, if it don't happen, if the Biafra come tomorrow, we will fight within ourselves. But that fight will start now. You know that many will go down for Biafra to come. Many will die. Many will die
will go down.
for Biafra to come. Many will die. If you are doubting it, that means you don't know where we are. Many will go down. Many. If we kill ourselves for Biafra to come, many will go down. Many will go down.
Thank you.
Many will go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.
I'm still here with you. Thank you. God bless
you. Thank you. Blessings. Yeah. Please, when you want to use the word DIE, don't use it so strongly because this is community guidelines. Watch some of the things you say. You understand? Use your, DIE. You understand? KILL. Sometimes you use it very discreetly because this is a community guideline. Mazi Sam, Pastor Sam, I call you. You see what the subject we have this morning. Distancing yourself from your Savior is a calamity. Obi has done that. And many of them are doing that. Look at what Obi said. Obi said, Peter Obi denies taking pictures with pro-Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. And Simon Ekpa titled it, Okay, Noso, Ngwere Noso. I don't know what you have to say about this.
Uncle Jehovah. My Bible, Pastor Bam. Uncle Jehovah.
Yes.
You see, the battle line is drawn. The battle line is drawn, and you cannot. He said you cannot put a light and keep it under the bombshell. He said the light. The light. When light comes, darkness cannot comprehend it.
No way.
There is nothing like so. We are now in era of light and the darkness. This battle we are now is the darkness and the light, and never in the history of humankind that I have ever had that darkness defeated light. Because when light comes in, darkness cannot comprehend it. It must disappear.
Yes.
So everybody running away, they are running because darkness and light have nothing in common.
Yes.
The light have come, all of them are running helter-skelter because they cannot stand the light. So they have to differentiate themselves. They are separating themselves. You don't even need to separate. They're already running away because something is pushing them out. So all of them running away is already telling you where each person belongs. So you know where you are. Are you in the side of darkness or are you inside of light? Those that are light will always follow the light. But anybody you see running away from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and our PM is being controlled by darkness. And they cannot, two of them is just like oil and water. You can never mix together. They can never mix. So the spirit of our prophet, which is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, have given the double portion of it to our prime minister, just like the Elijah and the Elisha. So the Elisha is now carrying the mantle, and all of them are running away. Anybody, all of them that have a different spirit in them. If you have a negative spirit, a negative spirit and a positive spirit they have nothing in common. So also they are running because they cannot. They have hit they jam the tipper. When you jam the tipper, nobody will tell you say that road no there that side. So I don't even blame them. Let them keep running. At the end, victory is ours. We're on the right path. We're on the right track already. The victory. We are on the way of victory. So I don't even give a damn whoever want to associate or who don't. You know, it's better. Everything happening now is happening for a purpose. Jehovah God knows what he's doing. Anything he does, he allows every situation that arising to arise so that the separation will happen. We will know the chaff from the wheat, so that we know. Because if all this thing happening, there are so many pretenders that we don't pretend and judge and enter with us into this Biafra. As if we all of them, you are all the same group that you don't know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother.
So Jehovah God knows what he's doing, and my brother, we are on the right track, and God will see us through to victory.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my brother.
He say.
Amen.
I hope to see you tomorrow morning again. Thank you so much. Chigos, here you came in very, very late. I have only 4 minutes. I don't know how you can use 60 seconds or how short you can make it. Then go ahead. You know?
Onye came, I just come to greet you. I don't want to come and take your time because already I know I'm late for this.
Yes.
All the same, I say thank you very much for standing strong and all that. It's not easy. You are doing a very great job.
No, just touch on this thing, even if it's 60 seconds. You know, distancing themselves from their Saviour. Tell them the calamity it means. You know, trying to that's what we call Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. Your enemies now are the ones you are running to, not knowing that your Saviour is the one you are running away from. Please just do justice to that in 60 or a little bit more, you know?
Okay, sharp, my brother. I just want to tell these fellows, they know nothing, It's like even right from time, this fellow have not been. Who is that person? Please leave me alone.
Please leave our Chigos alone to operate in the spirit. He has a very short time, please.
Please, I will come. I'm coming, please. So, what he's doing, distancing himself, is the fellow is just wasting his time. He's a madman. He knows nothing because they have eaten his brain. What is he trying to gain? Who is he trying to please? For how long will they continue and be pleasing the devil? They have been pleasing the devil. Devil need to hear beg. I hope they know that. They should follow their Savior. Follow their Savior and be safe. Follow the devil and be destroyed. This is where I want to stop because of your time, my brother.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Chigozie. I appreciate you. Umuchineke, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Raphael Chamaka Jere here, Pastor Van Van Van. Tell them, watch this video in case you have not watched it. Hit the like button in case you didn't hit it. Share it in case you haven't shared. And make sure you subscribe in case you have not done that. Tell them that the only savior they have is Biafra. The only savior they have is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Distancing yourself from this is embracing calamity. It is running into the mud that will trap you and you cannot save yourself. The earlier you realize that, the better for you. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless all our men on ground, our Eastern Security Network, our Biafra Liberation Army, all the media warriors. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you. And I will not forget to appreciate you that always come to support the work, to support Eastern Security Network through the website www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Please make sure it keeps pumping. Make sure it keeps pumping because Eastern Security Network, Biafra Liberation Army, they need the support to make sure we remain solid and firm on ground. I love you, but Chukwu Kikabiama loves you more. I want to tell you, this afternoon is another interesting one. Chukwu Kikabiama gave me the subject for this afternoon. You don't want to miss it. Even for 20 or 15 minutes, as short as it might be, you want to be a part of it this afternoon. But make sure you put your notification so that whenever Pastor Van 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 comes, I am on two channels on YouTube, Ajere Global Media and Raf Chiamaka TV. Sometimes you may be watching on Ajere Global Media and you will see 30 people or 40 people. Why you have 40 people, 50 people on Ajere Global Media? There are 400 people watching on Raf Chiamaka TV. The message is going far. The enemies are hearing it. And they receive water, and there's nothing that will stop us. We move. I'll see you this afternoon. Commerciano.